Hello there, very good evening to you. For much of Wales, it's been a pretty decent day today. Not a bad start to the new week with some dry and bright conditions. Just a little heads up, all change for tomorrow though. It will turn increasingly wet and windy, but it is for one day because it will turn much drier and brighter thereafter, with a little warning that temperatures are going to feel noticeably cooler with a return to those overnight frosts as well. And that all comes courtesy of a cold front. It'll rattle through tomorrow very quickly indeed, and high pressure will build afterwards, settling things down, deflecting any nasties back out into the Atlantic. So for us, it is a pretty decent weather story to tell. But as I said, we are certainly going to feel the chill. Now, as we head through this evening, the winds are already starting to pick up the pace, but it's not cold by any means, quite the other end of the scale. In fact, temperatures tonight barely dipping from daytime values, so we're looking at around 8 or 9 degrees by the early hours of tomorrow morning. But overnight, the winds will already start to pick up the pace, and that cold front I mentioned will start to show its hand across parts of Anglesey and the Llŷn Peninsula during the early hours of tomorrow morning. Wherever you are, though, I'm sorry to say it is going to be a rather miserable day weather-wise, with slow, steady downpours working their way across us. Heaviest over the hills and mountains. We could see up to 40 millimetres over Snowdonia, Eryri, and over the Banau Brycheiniog, even at lower levels around 5 to 10 millimetres. So not pleasant, but the good news is it will rattle through quite quickly because the winds will be so strong. We could actually see gales developing around more exposed coastal areas and over the hills. So towards western areas into Tuesday afternoon, we could actually see some drier and brighter conditions tucking in, but the winds will remain brisk throughout. And then by the time most of us wake to Wednesday, a very different story. That cold front will have disappeared down towards the southeast, and actually for much of Wales and indeed much of the UK, it is shaping up to be a pretty decent day. There'll be some high-level clouds, some bits and pieces of mist and murk too. But by the time we get to Thursday, that sunshine will really show its hand. But you can see daytime temperatures of around 5 or 6, widely below the freezing mark though by night.